success is a function of preparedness and opportunity.
Those people who are very humble and are open to learning with all humility, with no ego involved, who are often able to ask the stupid questions without feeling, yeah, I'm asking this stupid question, I'm going to look stupid. Those are the people who learn and eventually are the experts and the ones people trust. One thing I want to speak about is there's sort of tactical things that you can do in your career, like we just spoke about. These are steps that you should follow. These are practices that you should make a part of your own life and your career. But I think at the very onset of your career, there are 2 or 3 mindsets that differentiate people who succeed in their careers, grow and create value for themselves, their organizations, and their families, and the people who you'll find will work many years but not move vertically in their career and are not as successful. What are those attributes? If you have those attributes, only if you have those attributes, I'll argue, will you be able to leverage these new skills and move up in your organizations and create value, become leaders, and achieve your own personal career and financial goals. Or usme, if I could just highlight a few, and I'd like to hear a few from you. But in my mind, I think it starts when you start your career. You have to have utmost humility and curiosity to learn. अक्सर ये होता है कि हम प्रोफेशनल्स अपने फील्ड में आ जाते हैं, we're new in the company, you want to show कि मैं तो एक्सपर्ट हूँ, मुझे तो हर चीज़ आती है, build your credibility. So we often go for building credibility before we actually acquire the knowledge to back that up. So those people who are very humble and are open to learning with all humility, with no ego involved, who are often able to ask the stupid questions without feeling, yeah, I'm asking this stupid question, I'm going to look stupid. Those are the people who learn and eventually are the experts and the ones people trust.
Absolutely. So the way I look at it is that extrovert or introvert, I personally believe that both type of personalities excel. It's not that you're handicapped if you are one category and you're not the other category. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you should have the ability to take initiative. When you see an initiative, grasp it. So I put it in a very simple mathematical equation. You know my passion for math. So it's success is a function of preparedness and opportunity. So I think it's a very simple linear function, but it's not. It can be non-linear as well. But you got to invest in yourself. Preparedness means investing in yourself, and that's a continuous journey. And the opportunity will come in. Either it can come from your own performance, and if your own organization is not recognizing that, well, the market will, because it's a free market, it's an open market, and the progression will come in, and the career progression will come in.
Because it's a very good first point. It's also on my list. And I just want to add a little nuance to that first point. It's that you're taking initiative and that you become that one person who gets the job done. Not कि ये तो मेरा काम नहीं है, this wasn't in my job description, ये तो उसका काम है, अगर ये करेगा तो फिर मैं अपना आगे मैं काम करूँगा. Because when you enter into that sort of a thing, yeah, this is what I do, and everybody else, if they're failing, I can't succeed. You lose the opportunity of creating trust with your organization. If this is the person to assign something to, they're going to figure it out. कि मेरा काम नहीं है, they'll figure out कि वो खुद करेंगे या और कोई करेगा. But they'll help coordinate and they'll make sure this gets done. Initiative plus owning something and going beyond, the kind of black and white lines to sort of make things happen. I mean, when you tell someone else, you forget about it, I'll take care of it. These are the magical words for any sort of leader. This is the person I'm going to elevate in the organization.
The collaborative part, the teamwork, the trust and respect of the team, how you win that. These attributes that you just explained, they are extremely important in developing that sort of a bond with the team. That he's the guy who can take initiative, he's the guy who's responsible, he's the guy who can deliver, and he's the guy who's very, open, straightforward, communicative, trustworthy. So all these are extremely important things. I would just like to add one thing, and this goes with some of the earlier discussion we were having, that professionals should not be, in my opinion, afraid of taking initiatives, like we say. Failure is what comes naturally. Don't be afraid of that. फेलियर का आउटकम क्या होगा? लर्निंग होगा या सक्सेसफुल? Those who don't take initiatives don't go anywhere. They
Great point.
lag behind in their careers. Those who take initiatives, irrespective, you win some, you lose some. But your losing part is maybe there's learning. And that learning becomes your experience. जिसको experience कहा जाता है वो कामयाबी से नहीं आता, वो failure से आता है. और वहीं से आपके good decision making qualities जो हैं वो आगे आपके पास create होती हैं. You can take bold decisions as you move ahead in your careers and march ahead.
This involves a bit of risk as well, absorbing a bit of risk, calculated risk taking. So this is tying into that other previous point I made of extreme humility and being curious and open to failure. It takes humility to be open to failure. If you never want to fail and you always want to show, okay, I'm always right, I'm successful, मैं तो चीज हूँ, आप फिर risk नहीं लेंगे, right? And this is a big, so that ego becomes a huge flaw inside organizations, as we're seeing. So this ability to say that, look, I need to innovate. I need to not be afraid to hit a six, right? If I'm always afraid to hit a six, I'll just hit one runs because I might get out. So you need to be able to hit that six, and uske liye you have to have an appetite for risk taking, which requires humility and to suppress your ego and
Brilliant
be
point.
open to learn.